Hello everyone, this is the Tempest Sage here, once again, back with more Pokemon Scarlet. Last episode, if I can bring up the map here, we took down, it was over here? It was up here on this mountain, where that fort is where we were last time. We defeated I don't remember the proper title of the Pokemon, the Sky Titan, aka Titan Bombardier, and this time, oh no, did we just do that? No, we both took on the Titan Bombardier, and we also took on the second gym leader, Brashius, all the way over here at Dazon. So this time, in terms of level order, we're going to take on our first Team Starbase. And I took the liberty of heading down the mountain. And now we're going to head on over there as I accidentally bumped into this Skiddo. And I don't really need to do much fighting on the way at all. I've done a little bit of like raids on my own time, just for some items. Or should I? Let me actually mark the freaking Pokemon Center so I know what the hell I'm doing. No. But yeah, so after we fought the Titan Bombardier, Rhino now has the ability to swim. We have a lot more options in terms of where we can go, and we're not restricted to just the roads. We actually go in the ocean now. Gimmighoul? That's Gimmighoul. Okay, you can find Gimmighouls on like on the route sign area signs too. Plus near Pokemon centers and I think in those little ruin areas you've seen in certain parts of the map, as well as the watchtowers and their chest form, and you can actually catch those. And I think the roaming ones give anywhere from like 1 to 10 coins, whereas the chest ones, if you fight them, give you like 50, 60, sometimes even 100, I want to say. Just carrying a coin. I'm not going to fight them, obviously, because I don't need to. And Poppin's being a little bad right now, unfortunately. I really hope this game does get patched. I hope that they really need to patch this game. I guess for like historical purposes, it's kind of good that I'm showing this game in the current state it's in, for better or worse. Where's the base? Oh, it's like right here. This is the Dark Leader base. I kind of like how here every type in this game is represented by a boss in some capacity or not, or in some capacity, whereas, you know, obviously there's only ever 8 gym leaders and 4 elite farmers. Here, every type has a boss battle. So I think it's kind of neat. Alright, let's actually storm into... actually, my own time. I actually fell into the fire base back near Archazon when I was just running around on my own off camera. And I fell into it, and they're like, you can't do this, you have to walk up to the door properly. I'm like, oh, okay. It was very funny. Whoa, hold it, you. Up ahead to the base of Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the second squad. Yep, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't mind turning around here, amigo, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Got a hunch here, but are you the Santiago kid? You know, the piece of work we're out to get... You know, I can't read. You know, that piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Maybe I am. You don't know. Could be. Maybe I am, he says. Cool as a cucumber. Honestly, not always the best policy, you know? You know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off and get thrashed by me in battle, kid. Will it be? I'll take you on. That kids like you are the worst. That's it. Prepare to get stomped into the dirt. Yeah, sure. Ew. You're a Murkrow. Capote might not fare that well here. But I do intimidate. Headbutt is neutral. It might actually do more. It actually does do. Wait, no. 45. No, actually, Double Kick does more still. It is neutral, but it's stab, so actually a bit better. Yeah, you do get hit by the Gust, but Gust is kind of weak, and it's a special move, and Murkrow, at least Murkrow, I think, is better as a physical attacker than as a special attacker. I think Contra is a bit better as a special attacker, I think. It's just he's kind of mediocre. And Corcolor levels up. Why does such a Sasuke have to be so strong? I think most of my party's gonna be evolving soon. How the heck can I lose? Oh, whatever. It's your problem now. Finish it up here for me, would you, bud? Okay, thanks. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude. Well, I'm gonna go into the base now and get the rest of the squad the heads up. We've met you at full force. You set foot inside, so you might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Hasta la vista. Alright, is it Cassiopeia? See, took care of the guards. Nice work. Now hold up in that base is Team Star's Dark Crew, the Siege's second squad. Their boss, Giacomo, pretty much runs the whole of Team Star. And he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. The sharp guy, even our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably to wear you down with the wave of grunts and finish off himself. You're trying to outthink strategic guys like him, bring him down on the head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon as you can until the big man himself shows up. Ring the bell in the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. And wipe second spot off the map. Watch Sega SEGIN, that would be actually a, we have a doorbell. Using the, what? They actually limit your party? Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna put you 3, I think, in the lead. Let me heal up, Capote. I'm actually quite surprised by that they only let you use the first 3 Pokemon in your party. Oh, hey, Clive. Hail from Nasantiago. Team Star has a unique way of doing battle. They call it Star Barrage. To get through, you need to use the R button to send multiple Pokemon and have them battle at the same time. If you're low health, come back here, I'll heal them up for you. Once we facing will heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp out there. Heads up, gang. Some jumped up kid has wandered in thinking they can raid our base. Clearly he doesn't know who he's been messing with. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. If you want to guess, if you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor his appearance. Okay, so... Okay, our button for Team Star Pokemon. Okay. Losing a Star Barrage, all our Pokemon get 2 more now as time runs out. A point Pokemon can no longer battle can recover HP using a vending machine. Okay. Oh. Where the hell are... I don't see any more Pokemon around here. I say as I actually hit one. Oh, Sandow's here. Alright, this is kind of interesting. I don't mind this. But I don't know if... Am I just gonna not only have these 3 Pokemon for this, but... when I actually fight the Team Star leader, I'm gonna have my full party. That might be the problem thing. I'm gonna half hope I don't. I only have these 3 Pokemon. I'll probably only use these 3 though. If it does come down to brass tacks, so I'm kind of a little bit higher level than I should be. I just need 9 more Pokemon. There's a marker over there. Bolt and go. Yeah. Alright, one more Mon, and we should be good. Or we will be good. Here we go. He's way above low. We gotta get the boss. I don't know why I suddenly gave him that voice. Alright, time for our first Team Star boss battle. Alright, Giacomo, leader of the Dark Room. The real number on us, party crasher. Santiago, was it? I'm Giacomo, at the deck, and I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever, it's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you sick Requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started. Alright, so it starts off with Poniard. You can get promptly deleted. You don't really think things through, do ya? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. Now we'll see about that. Oh, that thing is Defiance. Except, we're fighting and you're quad weak to this, so... Not even a 2-hit. It was just one double kick, just O-code. Alright, River Room, which is the car. Yes, the car is a Pokemon. Found up the tempo. The show ain't over yet. Oh wait, this thing. Oh right, this thing also has Intimidate. Second star reveal. So yeah, the actual River Room itself is not Dark type. I believe the actual River Room is Poison Steel, if I recall. But yeah, it's that engine block on the car itself. That's Rubber Room. The whole car itself is designed specifically for this boss fight. The thing's actually quite tanky, although I have a lower attack. So let me actually work up here to get my attack back up. Huh, how's that for an opening track? Spin you up good, party crasher. These are attacks now back to normal. Really don't like the metal sounds actually. So I'm gonna look for -4 special attack, special defense now. I should probably switch out. Yeah, I figured they'd give me my full party back for this fight specifically. Let's switch into Chili, since Chili's actually quite low level by the standards of the rest of my party. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. You know what, fuck it, we're gonna Terastallize here. And feel the heat, you car. That wasn't that great of a comeback. Oh no, not Snarl, that's actually kind of annoying. That did not do that much, actually. Oh, and probably like 2 more, and I'll KO it. Oh, I need to switch Chili out, because otherwise he'll go down. It's like, wait, it's like freaking like 3 or something HP. Let's switch into Volt Wing. He's done a fair bit since he was kind of my ace for Rashius. He's already put in work, even though he just joined us. Ow. He did a decent, but thankfully I'm pretty fast, so just Thunder Shock and kill it. Never mind, Rubber Room is fast, right? Rubber Room is evolved. Because there is a pre-evolution. I don't think it's shown on the model of the car. I think some of the Starmobiles do have Room as like the wheels. Even though it isn't actually like a wheel Pokemon. It's really just a smaller version of like an engine. Like a muffler, or it's like some other car, probably like a muffler or something. And we're good. Guess that's that. Oh, what? Flashback. Guess that's that. What's up, Giacomo? Something happened? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had a chat and settled on a few plans. Few plans? Like for what? Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know, tons of new members have joined up recently. Well, I figured we gotta make some team rules, like code, so we're on the same page. Nice. So you'll come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? No thanks. Way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be president of the student council, but you know everyone ended up hating me after that, right? Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone, but they couldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after like 5 minutes. Cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly, so y'all agreed that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. Let's suck up student council president isn't who you are anymore, man. Co-remember by the Giacomo I'm looking at now? I follow that any day. As would I. Okay, thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. I guess I get a little bit of backstory on all of them. I did the best I could. Wrote that code myself, and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So here, take my star badge, would you? Give this choice TM2. You earned a fair and square. Foul play. It's not a turtle move, actually. Heh. This is how the party ends. But let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? You learn those trainer chops at the academy? Like, what moves you use and stuff? Yeah, we'll say that. Huh? Okay, you like at the academy. Having fun? Yeah, it's fine. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, but are you a Giacomo? Whoa, wasn't expecting a giant pompadour make a guest appearance today. Got a Quaxwell selling up for you. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm just after a quick word, would you mind? Sure, I can tell you it's getting something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up in time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. Seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities, so why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 train, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. Where is this big boss of yours now? Well, we like to know. You haven't heard from him in, I don't know, it must be a year and a half now. We thought if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch with me. You just keep pressing us to call it quits, and then you get party crashes like you two. Yeah, the Big Boss did ditch us. We were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So, Team Star on this Big Boss of yours, is it really that important to you? Heh, is the sky blue? They put in words you like heads at the academy, I understand. They're my greatest treasure. I get the feeling that Cassiopeia is the big boss. That's probably what it is. One transition later. There's a Cassiopeia. Yep. Santiago, it's me. Seems Giacomo no longer carries his Team Star badge. Or Star badge. The symbol of his status as boss. Give it to you, did he? I see. The boss of the second squad is pretty much done for. Oh, Giacomo. Sorry, I got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Have a reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Okay, 5,000 LP. Oh, okay, let's make more TMs. Delivery of adding some new TM entries. Okay, 30 TMs you can make TM machines for your cars. In any case, you need some solver cut there to an extra reward. No my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs. Oh, hey Penny. Hello. I'm Penny from the supply unit. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stairs. Oh, so you do remember. But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall as part of my independent study, you know? The treasure hunt. Okay, yeah, I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So here you go, your bonus roll from Cassiopeia. You should be able to make tons of TMs with those. Cassiopeia said you'll get more words each time you take out one of the Team Star bases. And I heard about how you had your Pokemon treasures in the battle. Seems you're pretty amazing. If you're as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. There's 4 more squad boss left, so good luck. So yeah, Penny, it's either Penny who's actually Cassiopeia, or Cassiopeia is their big boss, probably. Alright, so it's only 22 minutes right now. Let me figure out what our next major objective is. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a Swablu. I couldn't tell from the side. Let me figure out what our next objective is. Oh, actually, our next major objective would be doing the next gym leader, which is Iono, aka Miss Streamer Girl, who is all the way back over here in the East Province. And I haven't gotten to this Pokemon. That's not a Pokemon Center. Thankfully, we're pretty close by here. I don't think we'll take on the gym in this episode, because I was surprised I was able to do 2 missions in 1 episode. We can maybe try. We'll see. I can maybe at least try to do the gym puzzle. Here, give me go around. Let's see what we can make in terms of TMs. Does it show like a new icon? No, it does not. There's not much here. I really need to get more materials. Yeah, not much in what I would want to even make. Okay, need Riolu and Charcadets, okay, to make more ore spheres. Bookkick's pretty easy to make. Bulldoze need more than just Mudbray. I can make Mudshot. You know, Mudshot's, I forgot, Mudshot's actually not terrible power-wise. It's just that the only mon that I can use it is, like, my worst special attacker. I wish I could make Air Cutter. Alright, let's at least head over to the next town. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious to see where the next town is, but... Let's go. I don't know when I'll be going to get my last team member, because I know where it is. Oh man, the town is not looking good from this distance. Let me see. So, recall, I'm pretty sure it's around here is where my last team member would be. Let me figure out when we will be even heading nearby here again. Because in terms of... Yeah, the only major event out here would be just this one, which is like one of the last ones we're going to be doing in terms of the actual story of the actual missions. So I think when we head back here to fight this guy, the water type gym leader, I'll probably go grab my last team member. Is what we'll do. There's a team up there. Damn it. Rip Ronnie. I'll probably go grab that off camera. Oh god. Alright, here we are in Levincia. I think I healed, right? Yeah, I did. This game is chugging, fortunately. I mean, yeah, the fan on my Switch is a little on the low side. There's the gym, I think? Oh, yeah, there it is, I see it. I've seen that billboard of this girl here. I think she's one of the later gym leaders, and that's Brashius, obviously. What's that called to? Oh, there's Yono and her not YouTube. And that's actually, I think that's the mid-evolution. Is he like advertising like a credit card or something? Sprigatito's like advertising like a soda or something. Coco's advertising for like a like a berry cereal. That's fun. Is it a food store? Yeah, it is. What is this? Is this like a hot spring? Oh, it's a sushi place. Like, you know, all of the foods aren't that great. I haven't really done any cooking myself. I want to save on my money first. And my seafood place. Okay, it's just a lot of shops for food. It's really the only. What's this? There's a Tauros on this. I can't even go in here. There are multiple clothing stores, but again, it's unfortunate there's pretty much no. Can't even see what these look like. You only really probably see these unless I probably only see how these look if I'm not wearing the uniform, because I'm wearing the summer uniform right now, I think. Might as well try to customize as much as I can, considering I cannot change my uniform. I wish they could at least change your frickin' pants. I don't want to have to wear the frickin' these stupid ass orange the entire game. Because it really just clashes with my hair. Yeah, they're totally your last pair. Man, I did not realize how little money I have. Are there hats? Not much a hat guy and stuff in real life, but let's see what they have here. The game can load my model in. They're all the same, just different colors. Black cap. Yeah. I like how it's a hat armor for the like brand icon. Green on green's a little much. Yeah, I don't think I'm fine for now, honestly. I think it's probably because I'm not facing that many trainers by where I'm lacking funds. Alright, let me at least get to the gym and show the cutscene. And then I think next time on Pokemon Scarlet, we'll take on the next gym. And they didn't do the little intro cutscene, like panning over the gym this time. But isn't the one gonna call us? Yeah, of course. Hey, Santiago, it's me! How's the gym journey? Which one are you going for now? Wait, seriously? I'm close by. Hang on, I'll come by and say hi. Yeah, I figured. Hey, there you are. Look at you with 2 gym badges already. Awesome. This is the gym you chose to be number 3, huh? You're up to the challenge for sure. But, like, just be safe. Probably better have a pre-gym warm-up battle with me. Alright, sure, let's go. Yeah, there's that enthusiasm. Now let's go! Come on, the field battle waits. Okay, we're actually having a battle with her. So yeah, I don't think we had one for the first 2. We're taking on a gym. It's good to see if you could find the battle core in town. Check it out. Let's see what the core is, what it's made of, stuff like that. Things to fight ahead about. Okay, that's an interesting tip. You know, so one look at your face and it's obvious you're getting stronger. It's time I start introducing some of my harder hitters. Alright, ready? Alright, let's see what her team is like now. Let's have a group battle. Alright, let's see what her party is like now. Alright, she got a Rock Rush now. Here's a practice run for your next gym battle. Come at me with everything you got. Alright, what she got? 3 months? Yeah, I figured. Okay. Oh, this thing's gone. That Rockro got deleted. Doesn't help that Tauros is a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, so stats are pretty decent. Thank you, Nirvana. Okay, small evolved up. We're in grassy terrain. Nah. Tommy's up next. Yeah, per my own rule, I'm not going to use the switching, because fortunately I'm going to do that because for some reason they decided to remove the idea behind having set battle style for some reason. Oh, this is just going to be it's just going to sweep. Which is funny considering I'm pretty sure you have a minus attack nature. Granted, I am still like a good little bit ahead of them. I don't really care about workup on Fido. Okay, Photogato is actually on next. Don't pat yourself on the back just yet. My Pokemon's gonna turn the tables. Alright, now we get to see the mid-stage of Sprigatito. You know, I might as well do a starter versus starter matchup. We have a Terror Orb. 2, we can both terrestrialize our Pokemon fair and square. And of course, probably gonna always like terrestrialize for starter at this point. Let's try out that new of yours. Use Magical Leaf, Florigato. Eat this. Eat this chili. Alright, let's terrestrialize. Oh no, Home Claws. It's not like it's gonna matter that much because I know you're very frail, so you're just gonna get deleted probably in this next turn. Goodbye. I say as you live with like like 8 HP or some crap. And Magical Leaf is special, so it's not like your home cause of anything. In fact, in fact, it doesn't even miss, so you couldn't even get the accuracy benefit. Goodbye. And that settles it. Damn, Boltwing is this close to evolving. I'm pretty sure he, Watchful evolves level 25. Yep, your skills are erupting quick. Man, you sure battle like someone with more than 2 gym badges. That was a great battle, fruitful for sure. Here, take these as thanks. And get some full heals. Thank you. Challenge you again literally right now, but champions have to be understanding. So I'll hang back and respect your time. We're collecting badges for now, and let's battle next time we run into each other at the gym. Yes, Yago? I hope you get even stronger, like way, way, way stronger. Once you do, you and me can just battle our hearts out. Alright, time for you to whoop that gym test. Thanks for this. Oh wait, my team isn't healed. Don't put me back in the gym. That okay, that does fully heal my team. Can I Terra? I don't think it shows. I just like check my Terra orb. Okay, they do keep that as still a tradition they keep of director being like, no, don't do this. Because admittedly, yeah, Sada and was not really that relevant to the story. That is a tacky ass sweater I just noticed. Is you a Poke fan? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, but that looks just about everything for this episode of Pokemon Scarlet. In the next episode, we'll be taking on Iono at the Electric-type gym. Well, first I gotta do the test, but you know what I mean. Anyways, take care, have a good one, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and see you guys next time. Peace.